So just that part of that block, from that corner to there, this entire trash bag is like, so like that's how much litter was on just that little part of one side of one block. My name's Emily, and I am a glitter cleaner. And we are at 5th and Morris right now, which is in the Dickinson Narrows. So we clean a lot of blocks in this area every week.
Glitter is a block cleaning subscription service here in Philadelphia. We work on behalf of residents and businesses to help keep neighborhood blocks looking their best. And we deploy cleaners weekly on those blocks, funded by those neighbors, to come out and weekly take care of them. So as you can imagine, in any city environment, but especially here in Philadelphia, we have a lot of challenges around litter and trash. Kind of at the height of the pandemic, I started realizing there was a lot of issues around trash pickup. There was a lot more litter and trash, even more than normal, on the streets. And one day I thought I might as well do something about it, even if it's just as an individual. So I got a bag and I got a litter grabber and started just cleaning up on my walks. And it kind of really inspired me over time, hearing a lot of feedback from neighbors around, who are you with? Are you with the city? This is a great program. How can I do it? Can I pay you? Can I get paid to do this? And when I started hearing enough of that, and then when I met Morgan, who was asking those same questions, it was like real world feedback. And I said, this is a great idea. Let's, run with it.
I think that's kind of goal one, like Brandon said, a scalable way to solve the litter issue in a way that is empowered by and informed by residents, and also provides living wage jobs and holds us accountable to really getting the job done.
So I got involved through glitter, through Instagram, as all good things happen. They needed people to clean up litter in Philly, and as we all know, litter's a huge problem in Philly. So I signed up for it, and they asked why you want to do it, and I said I cared about litter ever since I was really little. And that's what they were way more excited about than my qualifications, which I had them not in relevant experience at all. But I liked the fact that that didn't matter. What they wanted more is sort of the enthusiasm for the job and the reasons behind it is you genuinely want to help clean up Philly and make it better.
We're approaching 200 blocks here in Philadelphia, and we launched in September of 2021. So we're making it so that any city could eventually deploy glitter and a glitter type service, so that every block is cleaned every week, regardless of whether you're living in a posh downtown neighborhood or in a lower income outer neighborhood, which is where a lot of the neglect winds up happening.
I remember I talked to a resident one time that was throwing trash in front of my house, and I asked him, why are you throwing trash in front of my house? And they're like, because where else is trash supposed to go? They've never put trash cans on the corner, so where are residents supposed to put their trash? And if the trash bins are full, people's private trash bins, and trash goes on the floor. So it's a level of care. And I feel like in a community where it's been neglected for so long, some of the bad habits just seep into people's personal lives. And it's not how it should be, right? If the block was always clean, then I'm sure people would consistently try and keep it clean. We're in North Philadelphia on 18th Street between Diamond and Susquehanna. I've been here for about 5-6 years. So this sign right here, it was put up maybe a year and a half ago. It was super exciting when it came up. It's a no parking, street cleaning sign. Unfortunately, I've never seen a street sweeper in this neighborhood. And I feel like what could be a really good initiative to try and get the streets cleaner, it's just the follow through, right? And the consistency is not there.
The way someone can sign up to have glitter come and keep their block clean is they can go on our website and they can request that a crowdfunding page basically be created for their block. And we do that for free. We just make a page, and it's kind of like a Kickstarter where you can pledge however much you would like to pay towards that service. And then we help provide materials so that you can recruit your neighbors to also contribute.
The way I did it, they gave me flyers. I handed out flyers to all my neighbors, called the neighbors that I knew, ask them to sign up. A lot of them are the homeowners. Some of them don't even live in this area. But many of them were able to contribute, and it really helps like show that the community's together and trying to clean up the neighborhood, although it may not seem like it sometimes. Like we do have a couple of the residents that consistently, put money towards litter, which shows that they're trying to clean up.
There's a base fee of $50 per week per block. So let's say you want to chip in $10, you need to go find 4 more neighbors who will chip in $10, and then your block will get cleaned every week. And their names will all show up on that crowdfunding page with you. And if anyone else wants to join, then it'll bring the price down for everybody. You can also contribute more than necessary, and we can roll that over into an impact fund where we help offset the cost for low-income neighbors.
So the Impact Fund essentially provides 1 week of free service per month, so 25% off for a block. So that makes it more affordable, and it also gets a block getting cleaned even quicker. So it kind of works on both of those angles.
One of the main issues that led to this needing to exist is because downtown, where all these businesses are, they chip into Business Improvement District, which is great for people who live around here. But for the rest of us who don't live downtown, then they're not clean. So the whole point of glitter is so that everyone, regardless of their financial situation, can chip in towards having a beautiful neighborhood and a home that they feel good coming home to.
The grant is important. I mean, I think we have 6 people signed up on this block, which is about $15 a person we pay. So the cost is reduced, and it may get some, residents who might not have signed up to sign up initially. But I think the price point is less of the issue. It's just solution. It's responsibility of a lot of people, not just litter, the residents, the city, but we all kind of just need to get together if we're ever gonna solve this.
The perfect world, we'd always do it after trash day, but that's just not always possible. But the reason doing it after trash day is that just so much trash occurs because of trash day and things like falling out of recycling. And people don't always bag things up right. And then if it rips, the trash people don't have a chance to pick it all up. And because Philly's already saturated with trash, any mistake, which often occur, just compound real quick. And I will just say, even the people who used to clean up, I do hear a lot of, oh yeah, I used to clean up every time, but now no one does it. But it's and sometimes they'll be doing it still, but oftentimes they aren't. So I'm okay, so no one's doing it now. But it's that's what's sad. And that's, I think, what has been a huge problem traditionally, is we don't put a value in sanitation workers or people who are actually doing the work to clean up things. We think of it more as a community cleanup or volunteer effort, when it needs to be a paid job that we're really, working on getting rid of, because it's not gonna, we're volunteer efforts are awesome, but that's not what's gonna fix it at this point.
Glitter has a huge opportunity to fill a void that the city's not filling, right? Using, private dollars to support communities in need that need their trash cleaned up. I think glitter offers you a little bit of peace of mind in terms of making sure that, trash is getting better, offers you some kind of, something to look forward to in terms of, the city's gaps that are being filled, it's just positive, overall positivity in terms of the environment that we're in.